Hello guys, today I'm going to share the Guidewire modules. So what is Guidewire and what are the module in the Guideware? All I am going to discuss. So here is the first page agenda that you can see uh, you're able to see all the modules. Let me find out the pen so that okay. Laser, yeah. So here you can see the agenda and all mention the Guidewire modules. So there are 13 modules over here we are going to talk today. So let's say first module. These modules let me explain first. The first is the insurance and PNC domain fundamentals. We will talk about in the first module on the fundamentals. Then in the second module, we will talk about the platform overview. The third module, we will talk about policy center. What is policy center? What are the detail and what are the functions available in the policy center? And then claim center. What are the functionality available in the claim center? What work we will do in the claim center? That all we are going to explain. Then billing center, again the same. We will explain. We will see what all the functionality available in the billing center. Now the digital portal. Sixth module is the digital portal that we are going to see the detail of the digital portal. Then seventh module is the Guidewire configuration. So here we will see what are the functionality have we need to configure for the Guidewire. And then eighth module you can see the integration. How we will do the integration that we actually put it we will see here. And the ninth module is data reporting module. And 10th one is cloud platform. We are going to see the how this will work and what are the functionality available here in cloud platform. And the 11th is testing and deployment module. And 12th one is advanced topic. What are the advanced topic available in the Guidewire that we are going to see? And the next one is we will see the real world projects. Okay, so now move to the next. So here the introduction of Guidewire. So Guidewire software is a leading core system platform provide for the PNC insurance, property and casualty insurance. It offers integrated application for policy administration, billing, claim management, digital engagement, data analytics, cloud transformation. So these are the functionality we used to do in the Guidewire, and the Guidewire help insurer modernize legacy system. Basically, how we will modernize the legacy system for the insurer that Guidewire provide this functionality as well, and also improve the potential efficiency and enhance the customer experience to enable the digital transformation. So basically, Guidewire provide all this facility and how we will how Guidewire do this and what are the facilities and functionalities providing by the Guidewire we are going to see. So let me move the module first, insurance and property and casualty domain fundamentals. So first fundamentals, we will see the what is the insurance basics? So you can see the insurance basically a risk transfer mechanism where insurer provide financial protection for premium. So uh, this one is basically risk transfer mechanism. Risk transfer when we needed the risk transfer that we need to understand here. Basically, reinsurance. We have a point below the reinsurance basics, so we will talk about on that point. Uh, we talk about later that why we need transfer the risk. Okay. So as of now, you just understand that insurance basic, the risk transfer mechanism, where insurer provide financial protection for premium. Okay. The next one is PNC insurance lines. So in the PNC insurance lines, it cover property and liabilities, property and liability risk. So when you purchase any property, so there might some liability, right? So there might some risk as well. So how this liability risk will cover that all the details here. So for example, you are going to purchase auto, home, and commercials. So all have involve some risk. So those coverage provided by the PNC insurance lines. And then policy life cycle. Policy life cycle of this, what is the policy life cycle basically? And so here mentioned from process, policy life cycle process basically start from code creation to renewal or cancellation, till cancellation. So start from code creation until end the policy renewal or cancellation till end. All the steps are available here. And similarly, claim life cycle also. It is end-to-end process from loss reporting to settlement and closure till that all the steps involved in the claim life cycle. The next point is not point. The basically next point is underwriting concepts. So you might think about what is underwriting, and when you take any policy in any area, whether it is health, whether it is life, whether it is auto and home or commercial, everywhere underwriting is there because let me tell you the underwriting concept. Risk evaluation to determine eligibility and pricing. So when you're purchasing any policy, there there might be some risk. There there will be some eligibility criteria and also pricing involved. So those evaluation done under underwriting concept. Got it? So the next one is reinsurance basic. Insurance purchased by insurer to manage risk exposure. So here, so basically insurance purchased by insurer to manage risk exposure. That is fine. But what is reinsurance? Reinsurance basically when any company, insurance company, do the insurance of the auto or homes. Let's say there is certain area, there are thousands of homes they have covered in the insurance for the particular insurance company. Let's say XYZ insurance company has covered thousands of homes in certain area. But due to the natural disaster, all homes got damaged. That time, how that insurance company is going to pay that, going to pay the coverage? how to cover, yeah, they have to pay the claim, right? So that insurance company will not able to pay for all the houses. So that's what the insurance company is used to do is they used to transfer the risk to the some other company. So when transfer the risk to some other company, it means the receiving company is called a reinsurance company. Okay. So we will talk about later the reinsurance in detail. So now this is enough, I believe. Okay. And if you need more detail, then you can comment on my channel and ask ask a query. I will create for you the separate video in detail in the reinsurance. Okay. The next point is regularity and compliance. So adherence to insurance law and statutory guidelines, basically. So actually, regarding the insurance law, what are the insurance laws and the guidelines? Those under in the regularity compliance. So let's move to the next module. Module number two. Module number two, I will provide you the Guidewire platform overview. So here, the Guideware product suite. These are the platform. In the Guideware, there is a Guideware product suite, on-prem versus cloud, and Guideware architecture, Guideware Studio ID, Guideware data model, Guideware terminologies. So let's see one by one. So Guideware product suite. What are the things contained in the Guideware product suite? What we used to do? So in Guideware product suite, core system for policy, billing, and claim management. So basically, product suite contain a system for policy, core system for policy, billing, and claim management. This three thing. For these three things, this is a product suite is a core system. On-prem and cloud. Now, the on-prem and cloud deployment model either locally hosted or SaaS-based. Basically, on-prem used to deployment model in locally hosted, and in the cloud that will be the SaaS-based deployment. And the Guideware architecture. What is the architecture on this? So, three-tier architecture with UI, application, and database layer. Whatever the technically sound, those people who are there technically sound, they might understand very fastly that these layers, because they have coded earlier, built application, so they know that architecture in three-layer architecture, UI, application, and database, how it is work and what is it. And Guideware Studio. So now Guideware Studio IDE used for configuration and customization. Whenever you require any customization, and whenever you are going to start any new development, then you need to do some configuration, and even you can change also. You can change the configuration also. Now, Guideware data model predefine insurance specific entity and entity relationship. So Guidewire data model have predefined insurance specific entity relationship, because whatever the entity relationship defined here, so all are the insurance specific data model defined. So that is the mainly focus here, in Guideware. Guideware terminology. What are the terminology used in Guideware? So this you should remember the core term like core terminologies like account, policy, claim, exposure, activity, etc. So remember this platform, Guideware platform overview. Let's move to the next. Now, module number 3. Module number 3 is Policy Center. It is very important. Policy Center. Policy Center architecture basically manage policy life cycle uh, underwriting process. So when I say that manage policy cycle and underwriting process, so what are the steps involved in the policy cycle that I explained already in the previous slide, and underwriting process also I have explained. So now the first product model, the product model is define what is the product model. So in product model defines line of businesses, LOB, coverages, conditions, and exclusion. Those are the under the product model. And the policy next one is policy life cycle management. How to manage the policy life cycle, that work do under the policy life cycle management. So here handle issuance, renewal, endorsement, and cancellation. These four things. So you might know that when you take policy, sometimes you need to do the renewal, endorsement, and sometimes you cancel the policy or something like that. So you need to do the cancellation. So as a user point of view, you need to just request for cancellation or maybe fill a form for cancellation, but in background they need to enter some detail in the particular functionality, particular software, that is Guideware software. So where they need to do this, all these things, that is the policy life cycle management. Now the underwriting rule. So in underwriting rule, what are the things we need to do? We'll see the automated validation. Automated validation and risk control logic written here, and we used to do all this thing in underwriting rules. And then rating engine. So basically, calculate premium based on the risk factors. So that is doing by the rating engine. I mean, whenever we purchase a policy, there might some risk. So based on the risk, how should be the premium? Premium should be the vary based on the risk, because if to take a policy of age of 20 and to take a policy age of 50, that is huge different. Age of 50, they might have some habits, they might have some disease, they might involve some other activity, so that the risk is higher side. So based on the higher risk, premium should be higher, and based on the if it is low risk, then premium should be lower. So this calculation done by the rating engine. And the form and document. Forms and document, here in this functionality, generate the policy form and compliance document. So basically, when a user purchases a policy, so here they generate the policy form and a compliance document under the form and document functionality. So now, the renewal and endorsement. What it does, update policy during active period. Basically, let's say I have purchased a policy and my policy is for 20 years and 5 year gone, I have shifted from one city to another city. That time what I need to do is I raise a request to change my address. Here my policy is active. Now I want a update on my policy. So that time whatever need to be done by the backend user, they will under this renewal and endorsement functionality, they will update my address. So that this kind of work should be do under this renewal and endorsement section. Now the policy transaction. Business events modifying policy data. Business event. Policy transaction means business event here modifying the policy data. So now the policy center we covered. Remember all these policy center detail. What are the things we used to do like product module, define LOV, coverage, condition, exclusion, policy life cycle management. What we do is handle issuance, renewal, endorsement, cancellation, underwriting rule, automated validation, and risk control logic. Rating engine calculate the premium based on the risk, and the form documentation generate policy from the compliance document, and the renewal endorsement is update the policy during the active period. Policy transaction is business event modifying the data policy. Now the module number 4. Module number 4 is basically claim center. So now what in claim center, what are the functionality, what are the work we used to do, we'll see. So claim center architecture is manage claim handling and financials. So overall claim center is what it is doing, manage claim handling and financial. So claim handling and financial all managed by the claim center. The first option is FNOL, means first notice of loss initiates claim creation. So here we initiate the claim creation when the first notice comes. Then second one is exposure and reserve. Here the track financial liability and reserve per claim. So under this in Guideware track the financial liabilities, activity and workflow, task management for claim processing. So activity and workflow, what it does is it do the task management. Whatever the claim for the claim processing, what are the tasks available? Those managed by this activity and workflow component. Claim financials. So manage payments, reserve and recoveries. These three things, manage payment, reserve and recoveries, these three is handled by claim financial component. Now the payment and recoveries component, what it does is payment and recoveries basically handle payments, indemnity. I don't know that exact meaning of this indemnity, and I will explain later maybe. And the payment and the subrogation, maybe payment and recoveries, that I will discuss in later. Okay, the litigation management, track legal cases. Basically, litigation management means track legal cases related to the claim. Is there any legal cases need to discuss or track? going on, legal cases going on for the particular claim, then those things take care under the litigation management. Fraud detection. Integrate fraud scoring mechanism. Integrate fraud scoring mechanism is under the fraud detection. Okay. So now let's move for the next module. The next module is the billing center. So billing center architecture is basically manage the billing accounts and payments. Okay, so what are the component available? Let's see one by one. Account and billing setup. Create a customer billing structure. Payment plan. Configure in the payment plan component. Configure installment or full payment option. Invoice and statement. It is generate a billing document. And delinquency collection. Handle the overdue payments and follow. When this situation comes, when you have taken a policy and you have paid 2 years and next 3 years you have not able to pay, so that overdue will happen. So those kind of follow-up functionality handled by the collection one. And the commission management calculate agent commission. Commission management calculate agent commission. So this one, I think you should understand. Like when any agent uh, create a policy, agent might have the for the life agent is used to get 35% of commission, but in PNC and casualty, I mean property and casualty, I don't know that percentage, but there might some percentage that calculation happen in commission management. Agency versus direct billing. Define who receive billing responsibility. Those are defined in the agency and direct billing. So I think today this we are good to a lot of around 13 modules. So we will cover from sixth module in the next part of video. Thank you very much. Please subscribe. If you like my video, please subscribe and hit the bell button. Thank you. If you have any query, then you can ask. I will create for those queries another video. Post comment. Thank you. Bye bye.